Hello, and welcome to All Things Nintendo, where we cover all Nintendo news, games, reviews, and more. In this video, I'll be covering all the new features in Update 11.0.0 for the Nintendo Switch that just released. So, let's get right into it. So here's the first new feature we'll be looking at. The Nintendo Switch Online app has been added to the home menu. And so, what this does is, this is right next to the news icon at the bottom of your Switch, and it's designed as a hub for Nintendo Switch Online, which I think we've needed for a long time. It's like one of those things you've never known you've needed, but once it's there, then you appreciate it. And so, if you don't have Nintendo Switch Online, then this is going to serve no purpose for you, other than just to prompt a screen that asks you if you want to buy Nintendo Switch Online. But if you do have Nintendo Switch Online, then you can go into it, and in the hub, they have different things like suggestions for games from the NES and SNES classics that are included with Nintendo Switch Online, and different offers included with Nintendo Switch Online, like game trials or that kind of thing. And so I think this is a much needed hub for Nintendo Switch Online in case you want to see everything Nintendo Switch Online in one place. Moving on, here's the second thing that we'll be looking at. It's the trending feature added to the friends pages. And if you don't have any or not many Switch friends on your Switch, then this feature isn't going to do anything for you. But if you do, then you can basically just see what games are popular with a group of your friends. So if you had 3 friends that all have been playing Smash Bros. Ultimate a lot, then it'll show you that, and it'll show you basically what's trending among your friends. And if you don't have a lot of friends, this feature isn't going to do anything for you. Or also, if you don't feel good about having everyone be able to see all your playtime, or you don't really care about seeing your friends' playtime, then this feature is probably going to be your least favorite. But I don't mind it. I have a lot of Switch friends, and so I don't mind just being able to see what they're playing, a lot of them at a glance, and so that's good, but it's definitely not one of the bigger features included in this update. Okay, here's our next feature. You can now transfer screenshots and videos to phones and computers much more easily. So before you could only upload it to social media. If you had an image or video on your Switch, you could only upload it to social media, and actually getting it in your photo album was always going to be a pain. But now it's much easier. If you're trying to transfer from a phone, then you can click transfer on your image, and it'll prompt a QR code which you scan with your phone, and then it'll easily just be able to transfer to your device. Or if you're connecting it to a computer, then you can use a USB cable that can transfer information, and you can just hook it up to your Switch, and then the image will be easily transferred. And this also improves on previously being able to transfer images, in that now you can transfer multiple much more easily. And it already wasn't a good system, but this just improves in so many ways if you want to get your pictures and videos on your Switch. Our next new feature, this one's another smaller one, but it's good if you're a Mario fan. There are now new Mario profile icons, more than just these 2 that I'm showing here. There's Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, and a lot more, celebrating Mario's 35th anniversary, and you can use these icons as your profile picture on your Switch. And so, while it's not the biggest thing, it's good if you're a Mario fan, and I appreciate it, and it adds more to the library of profile pictures for the Switch, so anything helps. Now, the 5th feature. I haven't been able to try this out since I only have one Switch, but if you do have a Switch Lite, like one of my friends, and you're constantly fighting a battle of wanting to transfer your data between the 2, or you just want to take one, but your data's on the other. And so that's a big issue with a lot of people, and this is probably the biggest thing in an update for most people. And so, not me, but most people, this is a very big thing, and it just makes it much easier to transfer your data between consoles. So, if you don't have multiple consoles, then it's not going to do anything for you, but if you do, then it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Now, the final feature that I'm going to cover, it's not all of the features, but it's all the major ones. So, there are still a couple features I didn't mention, like adding Brazilian Portuguese as a new language to the Switch and more, but these are just the 6 major ones. So here's the last one I'm going to cover. Now, you can prioritize your downloads. This is probably the biggest thing for me in this update. So now, you can choose and prioritize which game you want to download and have that be your priority for your Switch. So it's happened to all of us before if you have a Switch, where you have multiple games downloading at once, and it just takes so long for the games to download or update because it's trying to do it all at once. And this is going to make it a lot easier because now you can prioritize one and download that one and then switch to the next few instead of having to just wait as they all download slowly at once. And I'm going to use this one a lot. I actually had 2 games today that I had to update, and it was much faster thanks to this feature. So this is definitely a good feature, and I think the best thing for me in this update. So here are the credits for this video, and thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date in the latest Nintendo news, and I'll see you next time.